All right. So um let's have this lesson, no? Lesson one, writing a research report. But before that, we're going to have first the uh, learning outcome of this module, which is to differentiate the quantitative and the qualitative analysis method and define boundaries of analysis and of data, interpretation of data. Second, learning outcome. Observe the rules on handling tables, figures, proper citing sources, and bibliography. Then formulate problem statement, philosophical research, proposal in connection to thesis proposal. So ito yung third learning outcome natin is most likely applicable on our topic this evening. So if we click here in the Google Drive link, which provided in our module, so we're going to be directed here in a file, no, by the uh, University of Adelaide, no, coming from that institute. There, they have already uh, provided us, no, with a learning guide for how to do a research report. Okay, so this time, research report is a requirement, no, in our subject, and it's going to be one of the topic in this module. So we're going to learn about its structures, its parts, body, and what are the included in a research report. So firstly, we have the structure. Okay, so by reading the course information, we're going to comply this report by uh, by making three main divisions: the preliminary material, body, and supplementary material. So each of the sections contains different kinds of content. So this is the how you uh, classify, those different divisions of this material. For the preliminary material, ang laman ng ating preliminary material is the title of the report, the table of contents, but it's not required, no, in most of the research reports, abstract and synopsis. So probably that's the three primary um, requirement for preliminary materials. For the body consists of introduction, literature review. Sometimes it is already included in the introduction for a short uh, introduction, no, for that. Methodology, results, discussion, and conclusion. Then recommendation at the um, in the later part, no, recommendations. And it's sometimes included in the conclusion. The supplementary material naman is the reference. Include naman dyan is the reference or the bibliography. In our case, we already have some backgrounds, no, how to do references in APA style. Then appendices is also included in the supplementary material. All right. So here is the content of individual sections, which you can see here how or what is the content, no, for the title of the for each individual sections. I mean, so the content of each section. So here is the table for that, which you can see here. When you are doing a title of report, it should be concise, heading indicating what is the report all about. So title is simply in one phrase, no, what is the title is all about. Okay. Table of contents. So, ang laman niyan is list of major sections, headings with page and numbers. So, nakakita naman kayo ng table of contents, no? Mostly sa mga libro. So, may mga ganyan tayong mga part. But sometimes it's not always required. So, next in the body is the abstract. It is a concise summary of main findings, which literally it talks about the whole report, the the conclusion or the content, no, of the whole paper. Introduction. So what you have searched and why. So dyan siya sasagutin or nandyan yung kanyang context, no, about the research and why did you do that certain research. Literature review, ang laman naman yan is the other relevant researches in that certain area. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng mag-stand alone lang yung study. It should have backed up by different studies of other authors. Methodology, another part, no, which is yung laman yan is what did you did and how did you did it. So it basically tells the methods on how did you do that certain paper. Okay? And results is what you have found in your study. So dyan nakalatag yung mga results mo coming from the study that you have conducted. So what you have found or what are your what's the result or the revelation of your data you have already collected. So the result will be discussed here at the results. And the discussions, relevance of the results, how it fits with other research in the area. So that will be the content, no, for the discussion. And the conclusion is a summary of results and findings. For the recommendations tells about what does the findings, no, is uh, done, no, as needs to be done as the result of your findings. So if it's not under or not under your scope, but you already identified, no, what are the things that should be do next, no, with your research. Syempre, if you're not under your scope, your recommendations will be on that specific part, no, of the paper. References or bibliography, these are the references that you have used in your report referred to the background information. Then lastly, on the appendices, you have to additional material, no, which you will add to your report. Pwede dyan yung mga survey materials mo, yung mga interview materials, recordings, pwede mong i-insert, no, on the appendices. Pwede rin yung mga pictures, reports, and other things that supports the whole paper. Okay? Okay, so on doing research, on doing your research report, we're going to identify what are the things that to be done step by step. Firstly, we have to analyze the task. So, as with any assignment task, you have to first analyze, no, what is expected on you, what you're going to do. You have to analyze it. This involves careful reading of the assignment. You outline that your course information book. You may find the following question useful when analyzing this task. So, what is the purpose of your report? Dapat, it could be analyzing, persuading, or reporting on that investigation. So, basically, is it about on how do we apply it in architecture? So, is it a documentary or documentation on something, or pwede ring observation on something, analyzation between the two, etc. No? So that is what it basically answers the question, what's the purpose of your report? Then under also in analyzing, you must identify what is the audience of your report. Sino ba yung target market mo, or who are the readers, no, of your report, or who are the most interested one, no, reading your report. It should be uh, the approach, no, or the tone that you are using is going to be targeted, no, those certain audiences. Is there a word limit? Some of the reports are very short. There are sometimes they put up word limits kasi mabilis lang kasi to, or maiksi lang. So how many times the word limit only includes the body of the report? What's the topic of the report? So next na section. So the topic may be specified by the lecturer, but sometimes you have a choice. And what is the expected format of the report? So yan yung mga bagay that needs to be analyzed now on the step 1 of your uh, paper report. Next is to develop a rough plan. So the use of the section headings outlined above to assist with your rough plan. Use a thesis statement that clarifies the overall purpose of the report. Jot down anything you already know about the topic and relevant sections. So that is how you develop your rough plan. Then step 3, you're going to do the research. Step 1 and step 2 will guide your research for this report, and you may need to report on the research on a particular topic, so you do some research of your own. So if you're to report something, you're going to be your pacing should be on your uh, depends, no, on what is the topic is all about. It could be illustrative, na pwede din. Depende sa technique, no, na gagawin mo, or depende sa iyo. Keep referring to your analysis and rough plan while you are doing your research to ensure you remain on track. So, meron kang, dapat may plan, no, kang gagawin if you do your research. So, give yourself plenty of time for the step, as the research phase of your work will usually take the most time of any step and producing your report. So also ensure that to keep correct bibliographic details for all the material you will use later in your report. So um, collecting and storing, saving the files that you are going to to include in your bibliography is another uh, step, no, on doing this kind of researches. Step 4, we're going to draft the body of your report. For the introduction, so I already said to you what should be the included, or the content, no, of your introduction. It should be uh, having this content, no, the purpose of research, this is statement, background information, brief review of related literature, and so on, that tells about the brief details and methods of your paper report. Next is literature review. So if asked to do a separate literature review, you must carefully structure your findings. Depende, kahit pwedeng per topic, per theme, or uh, or per subject, no? Pwedeng ganun yung pagkakahabit ng inyong literature review. Sa methodology, outline, no, of your methodology that you have used in the research. Paano mo siya ginawa, and what did you did? Paano mo siya inumpisahan hanggang matapos, no? So it should be clearly written in this section for the easy that would be easy for another researcher to duplicate your research if they wish to. If they're trying to do something like that, research. It should be written in passive voice. Participants are asked to fill in the questionnaire attached in Appendix 1 rather than active voice. Example, I asked the participant to fill in the questionnaire attached in Appendix. So it should be in a passive voice. Clearly reference and material you have used in other sources. Clearly label and number the diagrams, charts, and graphs. Ensure that relevant research adds substance to the text rather than just duplicating what you have said and you do not discuss the results here. You're just uh, making or including the methods lang. No? Wag nyo i-discuss dito yung results kasi merong section para dyan. Next is the results. This is where you indicate what you have found in your research. So give the results of your research but do not interpret them. So this one is the results lang. No? You should not over evaluate it. No, you just have to propose or represent your results here in this section. Then discussion on the last part. This is where the discussion of the relevance of your results and how your findings fit with other research in the area. It will relate back to literature review and your introductory thesis statement. Then after the discussion, you have your conclusion, the summary of all significant results and findings. And the last one will be the recommendations. Before pala ito ng bibliography. Recommendations, suggestions, and listed in the order of priority. Then step 5, ito na nga yung references and bibliography, supplementary material under the supplementary material. So this includes the references used in your report or referred for the background information. It must be done using the referencing convention specified by the lecturer or tutor. And appendices, this should be extra information for the report. Included dito yung mga yung mga pictures, interview materials, recordings, and other documentation for the report. And step 7, draft the preliminary material. So ito na yung, kasi sometimes we often do or firstly done the title, di ba? So yung step 6, dito nyo malaman na dapat nasa huli pala siya. Sa hulihan. Kasi dapat alam mo what is the your title is all about. Kailangan malaman mo muna yung content before you make the title. So make sure this is clear, indicates exactly what you're researching. Table of contents. This is sometimes optional. So for the abstract and synopsis, para malaman mo, it's the brief overview of the report in a condensed form. Okay? So here, and last part will be polishing of your report. So the final step will be checking your report to ensure you have followed the guidelines, outline your course information, and grammar checking, spelling checking, yung proofreading, corrections, indentions, formatting. So dito pumapasok si step number 7. Okay? So yan lang basically yung overview, how to do or writing a research report. Okay? So we're going to check again here the our Newble. Oh. Sorry, nawala. Alright. Going back again sa ating module 5, after we have discussed no, the introduction for the research report, kailangan malaman naman natin what is the or how to do an effective research report. So it's already here in our lesson number 2. If you click that, will be uh, directed to the file, which is the research memorandum, now by uh, how to write an effective research report by Samuel Livingston. So ito, this is a reading material no for you to do this evening. Okay, so these are the example no how to do a proper research report. Okay, so this is the guide that you're going to do this evening for the remaining time. For those who have not yet finished their midterm, kindly submit it by ilang oras na lang yan, no? So, please take note lang doon of the remaining time, which is ilang ano na yan? 5 hours. 5 hours remaining. Okay? Then, I'll just assign a work for this later on. Inform na lang ko na lang kayo on our GC. Okay? So, please stand by na lang for further instruction that will be given to you in our Google Meet. Okay? Thank you.